The Marshall Plan!
Good morning, dear.
Morning.
How did you sleep?
I didn't sleep at all. I kept tossing and turning over this new plan I've been brainstorming, this economic recovery plan.
Oh, George, you and your ideas. Where do you come up with these things?
When I don't sleep.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was thinking about getting that new mattress. You know, the one that only costs $30.
Right, honey, right. Anyway.
So, George, this plan of yours, what exactly does it entail?
Well, you see, honey, it's a European recovery, economic stimulation plan.
You're always talking about stimulation, but do you ever follow through? No. So, sweetie, how would you like your egg? Socialist or capitalist?
Sweetie baby cookie pie, don't play with my political emotions like that. You know I like the capitalist style that you do.
Oh, I'm sorry. You know I love to tease you.
Honey, is this my new low-carb diet?
Yes, it is. The bread is fantastic, don't you think?
I think that the European nations need to have breakfasts just like this.
Well, wouldn't that mean there wouldn't be enough bread for the rest of us?
Of course not, Miriam. That would be ridiculous.
I'm sorry. So, you know, I'm still not quite sure about what this plan exactly is.
Let me explain it to you, honey, in words you might possibly understand. Well, you see, my idea is that we might be able to donate $13 billion to the Western European countries, and if the Eastern aren't too stubborn, maybe they could be included. But I was thinking that we could donate them with food and shelter and fuel and medical supplies. If Stalin doesn't want our help, well, then he probably won't receive any.
I think that sounds fantastic. You need to pitch this to the world.
And that's exactly what he did. George Marshall spoke of the administration's desire to help European recovery in his address at Harvard University in June 1947. The Reconstruction Plan, developed at a meeting of the participating European states, was established on June 5, 1947. It offered the same aid to the USSR and its allies, but they did not accept it. The plan was in operation for 4 years beginning in April 1948.
Avoid trivia. Ladies and gentlemen, our policy is not directed against any country or doctrine, but against hunger, poverty, desperation, and chaos.
Though part of the Marshall Plan was meant to help the badly damaged Europe recover from World War II, the other part of the Marshall Plan was meant to prevent communism from getting a stronghold in war-torn countries. Certain countries either refused aid or received very little.
Oh, baby, you're cute.
The Marshall Plan abruptly ended in 1951 when the U.S. became involved in the Korean conflict. As well, Republicans had gained control of the House and Senate in 1950, and many of them disapproved of the plan. With fewer funds to allocate toward European recovery, the Marshall Plan was officially disbanded. There were efforts to extend the plan, but Republicans quickly voted down such efforts. Back to you, Tom.
Thanks, Stacy, for that riveting report. Now, here's a word from our sponsors.
The Marshall Plan, apply directly to Europe. The Marshall Plan, apply directly to Europe. The Marshall Plan, apply directly to Europe.
I'm sure you've heard about the ShamWow, but I bet you haven't heard of the original Sham Marshall.
Did you want to soak up coal shortages, your broken bridges? How about your choked canals? What about Stalin terrorism, the secret police, or censorship? Here's Sham Marshall to soak up those unwanted bomb matter and nuclear radiation.
The Sham Marshall cleans up Western Europe with one swipe.
What's for breakfast, Mommy?
Democra Crunch, the cereal that's 20% more free.
Yay!
More democracy in each bite. Dirty country? Clean it up with Marshall gum. For a fresh, clean feeling, no matter what.
see, my idea is that we could donate $13 billion in grants and loans to countries in Western Europe.
That's a lot of money, George. How did you sleep?
Well, with this.
Just go.
Hold on.
Okay, it's fine.
I thought you were gonna ask. Okay.
Oh, you go.
I actually didn't sleep at all last night. Brainstorming.
$13 billion.
The end.